The other day, I put up a video talking about how, as a vegan, I was going to be doing a job that wasn't very vegan. And it really got me thinking about jobs that aren't vegan and a vegan trying to navigate through life, I guess. I mean, when you go vegan, you begin with changing what you're eating, and then you start to change shampoo that you use, or what products you use. And then you try to make your life more and more ethical and more in line with what you believe. You try to really do what you like. You try to make sure that all your actions are in line with your beliefs. And that's not actually something that we're really taught. That's not something that, not really. I suppose it's kind of there, but it's not like the guidelines on how to live your life. That's not what you're really told. You're not really told that all your actions should be totally in line with your beliefs, and you should make conscious decisions all the time so that your actions are in line with your beliefs. And every day I honestly realize that there's things that I do that are not in line with my beliefs. And recently I got asked to go to a casting. I often get asked to go to castings. Not too much these days, to be honest, since I've put on weight. I've gone to castings, haven't got the part. Normally I have a pretty good track record. And yeah, myself, that came into it when I was asked to go to this casting. I knew that the role I'd be playing was a girl who was going to be a little bit overweight, and although I hated playing that role, I did think, well, at least I'll know that I've got a better shot this time. If I'm going to be in a room out of 10 girls who are a bit chubby, then I know how to work a camera and I know how to act out a part. Maybe I'll have a better chance than somebody else at getting the part. I'm sidetracking. Bottom line is, there's a lot of things in my life that really aren't that vegan. There's things that I'm trying to change all the time. When I first came on YouTube, my dogs weren't vegan. When I first came on YouTube, my husband was not vegan. And those were things that were in the back of my mind. And I was horse riding as well when I first came on YouTube. They're all things that in the last couple of months, since I think I came on in June, and it's now November. So in those last couple of months, those are things that have changed. And I still do things from time to time that I realise, fuck, that really, if I'm going to go in the grand scheme of things, that really was something that I don't totally believe in. I did or said something that I don't really agree with there. And I still get caught up in day-to-day bullshit. I still get caught up in the system. I very much live in a system. I very much live in the standard American lifestyle, I may live in Portugal and it may not be as westernized as Ireland or the UK, but it's fucking close enough. Most Portuguese people, when they speak English, they have an American accent from watching television. I went to the casting and I can understand why some people think that was a shitty thing to do, but I'm not endorsing a product. To me, what I'm doing, this work, it's the same as when I worked in a coffee shop or a cafe, and I made sure that the cream was nice and frothy when I put it in the coffee, and that it tasted really good. And I told people about what specials we had, whether it was apple pie or fucking brownies, and told them how good it was. To me, that's the same. Unfortunately, I don't have that choice right now. I may not always be in this position. Where food is concerned, I have a choice. I can walk into a supermarket and there is a choice. I can either go for the death or go for the fucking vegetables and fruits and everything, the plant food. I will go for the plant food. At the moment, I don't really have a choice. I said I don't know whether or not to go to this casting, but I never really thought like, well, what do I do if I don't go to the casting? Like what? So I don't go. I don't work. I can't just start saying no to castings because, and now I'm going to say I can't say no to castings because I don't believe in them, because that's a good reason not to say no to castings. And I suppose it is a good reason not to say no to castings. And I get that. And I'm not saying that it's not, you know. I suppose I feel that there's other things in my life that I'm more focused on right now at changing. There's other things that there's too much energy going into changing those things, and it's hard enough to change those things. And right now, I need this. I do need this little bit of money. There's, it's just money, you know. But unfortunately, and I don't want money to control me, but unfortunately, money, like, we live in a world where you fucking need money to do shit, you know. And yeah. So I went to the casting, and I don't know if I'm going to get the part or not. That's just a casting. I don't even know if I do get the part, whether or not the scene I'll be in is even going to be in the final cut. That often happens too. I'm not endorsing a product. I don't believe in the product. I'm just doing my job the same as I would if I was working in a fucking cafe, and making sure that the coffee wasn't sour or the milk wasn't sour when I was giving it to someone. I honestly don't see a difference. If you do, you can talk about that, and I am totally open to like talking about this in discussion. I'm just saying that this is what I have done, this is my point of view, and you know, you can like it or lump it. You know, I don't know what else to say on that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you or not see you next time.